A 40-year-old man suspected of fatally gunning down four people in broad daylight at a residential community in Georgia on Saturday morning was killed during a confrontation that left two law enforcement officers injured. This is according to authorities yesterday. The suspect has now been identified as Andre Longmore. He was the focus of a massive manhunt in southwest Georgia and suspected of being armed and dangerous when he was cornered by officers and killed, according to Reginald Scandriff. Also, 5 people were killed by raging floodwaters in southeastern Pennsylvania, and 2 children are still missing. This is sad news to report. Authorities in Pennsylvania are searching for a 2-year-old girl and a 9-month-old brother who vanished in the raging floodwaters as this violent storm slammed the region. The children and their family were visiting from South Carolina, and they were driving to a barbecue when they got stuck in this flash flooding. It was a miraculous thing when they did safety with the father and another young sibling, but the mother unfortunately didn't make it, and now 4 other people were also killed by flooding in Bucks County as well. Just so sad. 4 wildfires broke out in Southern California. This was other breaking news. Riverside County, California, over the weekend. Sweltering temperatures. Much of the state is under an excessive heat warning. The largest of the blazes is called the Rabbit Fire. It has burned 7,600 acres by Sunday and is 10% contained, and it was ignited on Friday afternoon. This is according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. The Rabbit Fire was first reported as 20 acres and burning with a rapid rate of spread. California fire investigators are still looking into what caused it. United Airlines, they're representing its pilots, and on Saturday they reached an agreement and a contract that is going to raise the pilot pay up to 40% over 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, the union valued the agreement at about $10 billion. It followed more than 4 years of bargaining that included picketing and talks of strikes. The union said that the agreement includes increases in pay, retirement benefits, and also job security. We need our pilots, right?
You know what's crazy is that, like, workers got to go through all that in order to get a raise.
In order to get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Protesting, picketing, all that.
Wow.
Yep.
So in 2023, if you want a raise, you got to protest. Can we get our writers back so we can get some new shows?
And
how about the writer's strike?
The actors and actresses are going on strike
I know. Eventually they'll break. The bosses to be, the heads to be. But I mean, come on.
Gosh.
How long's it got to go on?
Yeah.
Let it, like the ones who write the checks in Hollywood, wait till it's a show they like. Wait till they get tired of watching reruns of the same shows.
And then they'll step up, right?
Yeah. Their parents will be calling. There's no new Law and Orders. What about Blue Bloods? Just watch a rerun, Mom. Yeah, but I need my Blue Bloods.
Everything's just on hold.
I know. Well, it's summertime too. So once fall hits, if this continues, which I don't think it's going to last that long, but summertime's usually hiatus time.
Yeah.
So it's not on people's top of mind. But once fall hits and some of the new shows that don't come back,
right,
then it'll be something.
I know.
Then it'll be something.
Gosh.
So, hey, look, I'm for the worker.
Of course.
It's all good. It's 2023, you know? So, anything else going on, Jess?
Well, in Del Mar, here locally, after struggling to fill positions for years, the Del Mar police are celebrating because the chief there says that 2 new recruits graduating from the academy, they have now been hired, and now they have 16 full-time officers serving that small little town, too big for one state. All right, the move puts everybody at all-time staffing. It even opened up room for promotions within the department. So great job there with the Del Mar Police Department. They are fully staffed. And then in Wicomico County, officials have announced the permanent closure of 2 recycling stations. The recycling stations are located at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center and the Extension Office on Old Quantico Road. They are now closed as of Friday, July the 14th, and you can now go to other recycling locations that will remain open in the state. So there you go.
Okay. 6:40. It's a Bill and Jessica show. We got sports on the way. Here's Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. Good morning.
Stop playing with them, Riot. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to